Brrr. Brrr. Welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. Today I thought we'd mess around a little bit and build us a Redline Club Paddy Wagon. I know what you're thinking. You guys want me to work on this thing. I want to work on this too. This little corgi is cool, but it's been such an oddball size that I can't find good wheels that look like they're meant for this thing. So this is on the back burner for now. What I wanted to do today was build a Redline Club style paddy wagon. So this is an original. If you've been a subscriber to the channel for a long time, you would know that I replace these wheels all the time on these paddy wagons. And everyone always asks me, where does he get these Redline wheels? About 2 years ago, I came across a good deal on a classified ad, and I bought about 40 or so of these 25th anniversary. I picked these up for, I think it worked out to about $3 a car. My plan was to flip them, honestly. I bought this big box of them for $3 a car, and I was thinking, hell yeah, I could double up on this. And we did a bunch of work and put them on eBay and made little lots and everything, and nobody was interested in them. So eventually what happened is I started parting out a couple of them, and fixing paddy wagons was one way I used to use these other 25th anniversary cars. Basically what I'm trying to get at here is I end up with a lot of spare paddy wagon parts. So check this out. I have a lot of these. And I have spare motors and spare glass. What's a Redline Club paddy wagon look like? Well, I don't know. They made a few of them. As an example here, I got my phone. That's an example of one. I saw another one on here. I'm not sure where it is, but it used these exact wheels, which I have. So I can use these for our paddy wagon. And then we'll do a fancy paint job on this. We'll paint this little roof to match. We want it to look good. We'll use the new wheels. What are we missing? I have a windshield around here somewhere. But anyways, so today we're going to make a fancy Redline Club style paddy wagon. This is what I've been putting on all those vans I've been making when I've been making Redline vans. These are the wheels I've been using. So every paddy wagon I've seen come in looks like this one. Right? The top is just obliterated. The windshield's gone, top is gone. Could you imagine the crunch and what it would feel like to step on one of these bad boys in the middle of the night? Ooh, I couldn't imagine. Okie dokie. First things first, I guess. We might as well strip this paint. Am I right? Plip, 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 plip. We'll just do that quickly. It should be an easy one. These are the two posts that hold the car together, so I got to drill both of these. So maybe I'll do that while our body is chilling. Is that making anybody nervous? That should be more than enough. Hopefully. The worst is when you don't drill deep enough and you go to put your car together and you're just one thread from it getting tight. So I usually try to go deeper than I need to go in most situations anyways. Let's see if this body is ready. I'm gonna say this body's ready. And this little thing was about to shoot my car. We'll just hold on to it until my fingers start burning, and then I'll let go. Ah yeah, this is completely ready to go here. My fingers hurt. Now your back's gonna hurt. Hey, here's our little body. Got a couple little crusties in the corners here. I just gotta get out. Before I decided to make a Redline Club car, I was kind of messing around with the thought of doing a custom. This is a 25th anniversary Red Baron inline 6, and I was like, hell yeah, let's put that in our paddy wagon. It would probably go with just a little bit of modification. And then I was thinking, well, we'll put the paddy wagon motor in a 25th anniversary Red Baron body. And that we could probably get away with. Bloop, 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 bloop. So yeah, these 25th anniversary cars are really handy. This is my last of the Red Barons. So the helmets you could even use on originals if you had to. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to, but if you had to, you could. I can see file marks from where they clean that up in the factory. Someone must do that by hand all day long. Just next, next. So I want to make something kind of like this, which is a Redline Club Paddy Wagon. Ours will be a little bit different, obviously. He's got a clear windshield. We can't have that. We have the same wheels. And this is kind of a Spectraflame. I don't know if I want to Spectraflame this thing. I want to experiment more with some more of these candies. So maybe we'll lay down the same sealer, that silver sealer that I put on this car, and below this orange. And then maybe we could shoot some of this ultraviolet over top of that, and we'll end up with something kind of like this. And I think that'd be real pimp. So we'll do the top two. Color matched, color matched. This is gonna be cool. Let's go to the spray booth. I got the body in the oven. I just wanted to have another look here at how this top is decorated. We're basically building this same car, except this plastic top is a little bit different. Ours doesn't have this fancy edge. I'm going to try to do this lettering. Hopefully it looks as bad as theirs. I can't expect it to go nice because it's not a very crisp line, so I don't know, we might be repainting. Maybe I'll try my new paint pens out. These are really cool. I got these off Amazon. They're pretty cheap. I think there's about 16 of them. These are my primary colors I use for doing cars, and then I have a whole cup of other fancy colors. It's pretty gold, man. Maybe we'll try this out. I like paint markers because I can just squirt a little bit in my cup there and then use a brush. And I don't have all these jars all over the place. Or maybe it's not that bad. Hold your breath. These paint pens are oil based. They're not your typical acrylic pens. They're made for painting rocks. It doesn't look terrible. Let me get a closer look at it and see if I can't clean that up a little bit. I'm going to see if I can mix up a little bit of this candy blue and maybe touch up around those letters. It's really tough because anywhere I put on this candy, it's going to darken instantly. And luckily this is a pretty dark candy and it's lighter around those letters as it is. But I think like especially that L, I mean that got a little bit thick in the middle, if you know what I mean, Vern. So I'd like to try to dab a little something in there, maybe on that little bit on that 3. This kind of stuff real bothers me. So surprisingly though, theirs doesn't look a hell of a lot better. It's a little bit better just because they got a machine, but I wonder if Andy could print new tops like this. Wouldn't that be interesting? Probably. You could probably have like Dr. Maguire's Miracle Cure on the side of here or something. That'd be funny. Or if it was a blank canvas, then we could just put a nice decal in there. That'd be cool. I like doing these kind of chill videos sometimes, you know. And just kind of hang out and work on something. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's missing something though. Need to jazz this up a little bit more. Just for a little color. I think I'm going to just go with the edge of my marker. One nice motion. One clean pass. There we go. Decent, and I'm going to do the bottom one too. Whoops, almost hit my finger. That would have been bad. Hey man, that don't look too bad now. We're getting somewhere. I think we're going to call that good. I think that's looking fancy. It's going to look real good with our body. It's quite a bit different than the boring old original. This looks like Redline Club car material to me. So let's see, our body. So I'm going to go give this a little bit of clear coat. Then I'll come back and do some axles. Another thing I wanted to do was put some more brass details on this radiator. Believe it or not. I kind of pulled out some of these little junkers. Have you seen these things? Every diecast person around here has probably seen these damn things. They come in grab bags. You always see them at the thrift stores and stuff. They have diecast bodies, but then plastic everything else pretty much. So might be good for parts. I believe these came from a Reader's Digest subscription, if I remember correctly. So I kind of save them just because, you know, these hoods and stuff would be useful. Like you could take this hood off and probably throw it on this paddy wagon and, you know, make it all old-timey again if you wanted to. But one thing I noticed is all these radiators and stuff are all done in brass. So I kind of want to do that same kind of look. You know what I mean? I think that might look cool on the front of our car instead of just having this plain old, same old motor over and over again. So maybe my little stand might be useful for this one. One in a row for you, little stand. If you guys want to leave me a comment on any other Redline Club cars that you guys saw and you guys want me to try to make, you let me know. I really like doing these kind of videos. It's one of my favorite types of videos. I like messing around. And we'll do this radiator cap as well. Boop. Beautiful. So I'm going to leave that how it is, and yeah, I'll let that dry. I wonder how much that intake manifold weighs having dual carb setup like that. It's got to be a big boy. Alright, so I'm going to clean up my mess here, check in on the body, and if it's ready to go, we'll do an assembly, and that'll be exciting. Okay. Alright, I got all our pieces from the paint oven here. Here's our body. Pew, 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 pew. Compared to the old style. It's going to have a lot more pizzazz once this thing's in the light. Little top is looking great. She's all clear coated. And our engine, I was kind of sitting here having a coffee thinking, you know what, we need a little bit more flash on this engine. So I color matched our intakes to kind of go with the theme. So I'm thinking everything's going to look real sweet once it's all together. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little assembly here, and then we'll roll this thing out and we'll see how she looks. Look at that little beauty. I think she's looking pretty sharp. What do you guys think? That blue is amazing. It's real nice. Let's get it up on the rotisserie. So there you go, guys. There's my version of Redline Club Car Paddy Wagon. What do you think? I think it looks great. I should do more because we have extra bodies. Got many extra bodies, so we could have red ones, green ones, blue ones. Hell yeah. Painted top looks so much better than a plastic top any day of the week. I really like doing these kind of projects, so hopefully we get some good suggestions in the comments and we could do some more. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. Take care. Bye now.